Look, he has passed the edge of insanity long ago.
Okay, that's true. It typically takes madmen to get their masters, right?
Something,
Yes.
something. Hello, everyone.
That
So,
was a weird intro.
yeah, so the reason for the slight delay in starting wasn't because R&D was going to get lunch. We weren't gonna wait for him anyway. No, it was because Computer Nerd 1 and Computer Nerd 2 decided to have a long tangent about processors and SSDs.
Wait a second. Who is Computer Nerd 1 and who is Computer Nerd 2? That's
I'm
important.
fine with being number
No,
2. I'm okay.
I'm sorry. It's Computer Nerd 0 and Computer Nerd 1.
Much better, thank you.
Okay.
So,
Alright, we can move along.
R&D will be in at some point. He's just gone
Yeah,
to
well-
get food.
But by the way, for the people curious, we were all in agreement that Haswell was a good CPU architecture.
Yes, it really was.
Well,
And, it's
well,
gonna-
don't drag me into that. I didn't say jack shit.
Well, the only thing annoying about it was that it tended to heat up a little bit because Intel chose not to solve it.
Also, it makes your friends talk about it all the time when they should be doing other things.
I don't know. Maybe?
So,
recently I've only known 2 things: card magic and computers. So I don't have anybody to talk about either with.
So, as you can see, we now have nice little icons, so we can actually see who's in here.
That's a step up. Thanks, Discord.
No, that's not Discord. That's me. You
Did
can't.
You do that Did you do that manually by pasting it into OBS?
Yes, I did. because
Why though?
because it was by far the easiest way to do it.
It still seems a tad excessive.
Oh, it is.
Like you went a bit out of your way for something so minor and trivial.
Fuck it. Okay, so so we don't need to introduce who's here because you can see it. Yay! We can go directly to the fucking stupid, which is this side which I originally thought was called Crystalinks, but there's only one L, so it's Crystalinks or Crystalinks.
I'm gonna call it Crystal Ink.
R&D found this during one of his longer and harder streams.
Of course he did.
It is quite an interesting sight. The first thing you notice when you come in is an earthquake monitor, and then the fact that it's Hugh Jackman's birthday.
That's such a random fucking thing. Why?
Also, that is a terrible picture of him.
Oh my god, they could have at least given the man a bit of dignity and used one of the pictures from Wolverine or something.
Yep. And we're told that it's autumn in the northern hemisphere and spring in Australia. And then
So
there's
yay,
this.
they got something correct.
Yeah. So this.
Oh my god, wait, stop. Go back down to underneath.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Who cares that she went to... Sorry, who the fuck cares?
And that's not the person who runs it. The person who runs it. So the person who runs it is this lady.
Why is it always a crazy middle-aged... Or middle-aged. That lady is way past her middle age.
And
why
this
do
is
they always have to wear purple stuff?
and this is a very, very long site about her. Also, she looks like she wants to eat your soul.
Oh god, no! And do you know who she reminds me of?
Who?
That character in Breaking Bad. Marie?
Oh god.
you know, always talking about, like, weird shit, then wearing purple stuff and talking about crystals?
Wasn't she also a thief?
Yeah, she was. She liked to steal clothes for fun.
Yeah.
Let's be fair, who
You
doesn't?
know, it's so sad. Every time we look at one of these websites about crystals or about auras or whatever, and the main, like let's just call them. Let's give them a little bit of benefit of doubt. Let's say the CEO or the prime proprietor of all these places.
The auteur.
It always seems to be like an old lady that looks so nice. Like she just looks like a nice old lady, and then you find out she's batshit crazy.
Oh, she is. By Ian Christopher, who the fuck it? Who's apparently a filmmaker and producer.
Can you Google him or IMDb him? If that's possible?
Let's see.
We're gonna find out he's worked with someone like Christopher Nolan or some shit. Dick Hopper. Dick Hopper.
Dick
That was
Hopper.
the name they went with.
Private Eye and Dishes. They're apparently 2 shorts. Like, assuming this is the same person.
Dick
Anyways,
Hopper.
who would
Dick
like?
Hopper.
So we aren't gonna read all of this, because then we would be here for several hours.
You know what? Micro, it's still too small. It's like compressed as fuck. I can't read it.
There we
There we
go.
go. Okay, let me start.
So let's
Eddie
just
Chris-
read like a bit of her this, and then I have a choice sentence I wanna like show.
You got some spotlight.
I have some spotlight on this page, which says it all.
Well, let's let Geo start because
Yes.
he seems to be a bit antsy.
Yeah, let's start. So, Ellie Crystal is a psychic, teacher, author, researcher, lecturer, and broadcaster.
Do you think her actual name is Crystal, or is
No.
that
She or she changed it.
okay? Fair enough.
Every day, legions of fans, I doubt that, are drawn to Ellie Crystal's remarkable digital internet oasis, as opposed to
does that even mean?
as opposed to the analog internet.
I mean, how many people do you need to count as a legion? Is it like 2 or more? Is
No,
there
no, a legion is 200 or something, man. Like a legion isn't like it's a military term.
Yeah, like in
Centuries
Roman
are
times, but
100.
does that still count?
I don't know. Crystalinks.com. Ellie's down-to-earth, engaging, and humorous writing places her daily blog, Ellie's World, as the must-read website for her worldwide fans, while drinking their morning coffee. Ellie is the founder, author, webmaster, and creative artist behind this extraordinary one-of-a-kind website. Well, it's a one-of-a-kind, Crystalinks, which celebrates its 22nd anniversary on August 25th, 2017.
So this website is a little older, I guess, because otherwise they would have just updated it to 24th anniversary on August 25th, 2019.
Yeah. Crystalinks is a compendium of thousands of files evolving into a major educational tool. And I can't read this. And
Yes, sorry,
This last sentence.
sorry, I'm just allergic against bullshit.
also, Smelly, I think you're having this connection issues again. And vital resource on the internet. Simply put, someone. Well, I guess technically.
Yeah, let me, yeah, whatever. His connection is buggy, and he's currently muted, so I'll just continue. Simply put, Crystalinks is perhaps the largest, most comprehensive and ambitious metaphysical and science website on the internet today. A journey taken by millions of visitors each month that is spiritually, mentally, and emotionally in tune with its readers' lifestyles, needs, zeitgeist, and the transcendental quest of humanity. Ellie's meticulous files, archives, and articles cover an abundance of diverse, current, and relevant topics. The search engine and directory allows the reader to find the answers to the most pressing concerns, such as: what is my mission? Where are we going as a race? Are we destined for evolutionary change? People have remarked that no matter what they are searching for, regardless of the topic, all roads ultimately lead to Crystalinks. So wait a second. So if I'm searching, wait. all roads are leading to this website. So if I'm searching for like donkey porn, I'll
Yes,
end up here.
apparently so.
Okay, where's the reds when we need them?
Okay, Smelly.
Okay, am I like no more problem?
Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, cool. From a very young age, Ellie developed her abundant, intuitive, and natural psychic ability, as opposed to her unnatural ones. At age 11, Ellie experienced an otherworldly encounter that abruptly changed her life and shaped her future.
She had her first orgasm.
Did she get hit in the head with a very heavy rock or something? Because that would explain a lot.
In the Nevada desert, a spirit named Zoroaster, like the dude from Zoroastrianism,
Yes.
like lovingly called Z. By whom?
Okay, this is turning into some weird young adult fan fiction.
Yeah.
That's dead, baby. That's dead.
Appeared to her. He became part of Ellie's daily life.
Oh, so that's when the
Bringing
schizophrenia started.
So
Yeah,
wait a
basically-
second. Is she saying that there's a voice that she's hearing that follows her everywhere?
No,
That's
she's...
psychosis.
Yeah, but she's not just hearing him, she is seeing him. She appeared.
Okay, so that's even worse, I guess.
Yeah. Bringing her to a destiny set in motion from the beginning. No fucking shit. Where else was she supposed to start her journey? In the middle?
Yes. What, you never started a journey in the middle?
Oh yeah, all the time. I always start my breakfast halfway through it. Those who know Ellie or have read about Ellie and Z, it sounds like a fucking bad relationship, like a really, really demented relationship.
No, you know what it is? It's some kind of like sugar daddy thing where she doesn't know his real name and just refers to him as C.
I love how this next sentence is like, have suggested that their ongoing repartee. That's how you act in front of other people.
Yep.
Like, that's your speaking patterns and
Yep.
your body language in front of others. And Adventures would itself make a humorous, magical, and heartwarming movie. No, it wouldn't. No, it fucking we already
guess-
had that movie. It was called Ghost, and
No,
we
I-
can't recreate it.
I thought you were talking about the movie Someone Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, but
Well, no, I was just thinking of somebody, ending up having a loving relationship with something that's clearly not real.
Oh my god. This is so stupid. I already finished my first beer. Hold on.
do you know the weird Star Trek episode where Beverly Crusher gets fucked by the ghost of her own grandma?
No.
Yeah, you don't want to, but it kind of reminds me of this.
No, but I remember the episode of Star Trek. No, that doesn't really have anything to do with it. When Dr. McCoy, they land on that. Is it Shore Leave? I think the episode's called Shore Leave, when they go down and Spock goes crazy, and Dr. McCoy sees the rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
Oh god, yeah. That was one of the worst ones.
Yeah, I tried watching it recently just because it was one that I had never watched before somehow. And I was watching Best of the Worst, and they mentioned it, and I was like, I don't remember that episode. So I tried watching it. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was really boring.
Okay, moving on.
Yes.
Gotcha.
During her early years at college, Ellie was a double major in psychology. Oh no. Why isn't R&D here? In psychology and special education. She later becomes a licensed hypnotherapist. Naturally gifted and talented, Ellie had a very high opinion of herself. Has continuously been educating and counseling individuals in need throughout the course of her life. And then
Okay, I feel like it's prudent to point out that getting your degree in special education is not a special form of education. They are literally being taught how to deal with people with mental inequities. Like, that's what it is.
the way you
And I love how she put that in there.
the way you the way you phrased that made it sound like you were pointing out that the people who are taught to like do special education aren't taught as if they have special needs.
That's not what I meant by that.
I know, but that's what it sounded like.
Well, no, she put it in there. The way that she phrased it and the way that she put it in there made it seem as if the special education part of her degrees was something like profound or something normal. She got a degree in psychology with
She
with
probably
a
specialized
teaching
in
certification.
She probably
you know?
specialized in special education. That's a possibility.
Exactly. And but she made it seem as if they're two separate things. You have to have a degree in psychology to get your special. I wish that R&D was here because I know that he would back me up on this.
So
That's why he isn't here.
So
because he knows he'd have to take my side.
yeah, no one wants to
take side of me.
Okay, someone want to read the next one because the first sentence is magical.
I'll do it. Ellie produced and starred in the television talk show The Metaphysical Experience from 91 to 93.
Is that like the opposite of the atheist experience?
Thank you, that's just what I was about to say.
Welcome to the metaphysical experience.
Ooh. It's just two hosts that argue with people for an hour and a half.
No, they don't argue. They just agree.
No, they actually have no people that call in, but they talk to them as if they were there anyway.
They have spirits that contact them instead of listeners.
They argue with their channeled spirits.
They don't.
Can I hear you? Is this Mike? And did you guy buy a shotgun wound?
No, yes. They don't actually send it out. They just like think really hard about it so that the force would be.
No, it's
I'm getting a call
like
from a huh or a puh or a ja or
yeah,
a
exactly. It's basically code reading but without an audience. Just a camera.
You code reading yourself.
During that time, she interviewed many world-renowned researchers in the metaphysical world.
Yeah,
Which one?
Citation. Exactly. Is there any?
You can't research people who don't exist.
Look, nothing that Uri Geller was doing could not be done by a stage magician. I can perform a lot of his tricks.
Yeah, because his tricks are
fucking tricks.
Yeah, and they're really, really bad tricks.
You want to know? Here, I'll ruin a magic trick for everybody. If you ever see a magician bend a spoon, he's holding the handle to another spoon and an already bent spoon. There you go.
Oh God.
Or
this shit.
Or you're pre-bended. So
yeah, like with the bent key, you bend it a few times till it's on the threshold of creasing, and then what you do is as you're pushing down on the area that you've already pre-bent, you can actually create enough force to push the metal, so long as you've bent it in the last 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, these are all things I do on a daily basis. Or, well, that I try to... It doesn't matter. Magic is magic, and it's not fucking real. Uri Geller doesn't do anything that no other stage performer couldn't do.
Smells like he mine a professional spoon bender.
You know what? I would happily take up that name.
I think you just had like when you laughed there. I think it just made your connection crap out again.
Actually, I think it was my mic picking up my phone. I just had like I just had like 4 notifications because I'm super unprofessional.
Do you guys remember what James Randi said to Uri Geller after he exposed him as a fraud?
No.
No.
Fuck you. I know that joke was bad.
For laughing at that.
That joke was very, very bad.
Oh shit! Actually, my favorite appearance of Uri Geller was on the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. When Johnny Carson, was trying to be sympathetic to his plight.
No. Remember, Johnny Carson contacted Randy beforehand.
Oh yeah, he had Randy set up all the things that Yuri was gonna do, and then Yuri all of a sudden had a tummy ache or wasn't feeling powerful, whatever the hell he said.
Yeah. All the people around like, oh, like it doesn't work when I'm being put on the spot. Oh no.
Yeah, when there's pressure, I can't do my magic tricks.
I can't go in public.
He's still actually touting his bullshit.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, she was known as the psychic in the pyramid, which sounds just as dumb as they made it.
That sounds like the bad like translation of a Yu-Gi-Oh episode. Like it's the title of it.
As a matter of fact, when we first started, somebody in the chat mentioned Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know in what context. I just think it's funny that we brought it back around.
Oh, nice.
All right, so ending each show with meditation in her 9-foot pyramid that rocked the studio and occasionally totaled the power line. This bitch was ruining the power grid, and people are trying to give her praise for it.
You know, I could actually ruin the entire power lines here with just 10 feet of wire. That's nothing special.
No, you just need a bicycle chain.
Ooh, nice. That's a good one.
You just throw a bicycle chain over the wires.
Holy shit! Why did I never think about this?
Wait,
Because we're not sociopaths.
But you've never seen that done in movies? That's how
No.
Okay.
Holy shit!
Oh God. We need to start reading the papers from Germany in the next couple of days. Have a complete power loss. We know who to blame.
Land whale electrocutes himself again.
Greenpeace is calling for him to be returned to the sea.
Only 1/3 of the laughs in this episode have come directly from this website.
And that's different from normal episode. How?
No, it's not. Ellie next became the satellite psychic. What the fuck?
I speak to satellites with my mind.
No, I think what they mean by it is that like her show was beamed
I
all
know,
over the world.
but I like the idea that like she's like a psychic for satellites that have been deorbited. So
No. The reason is a little different. It's when your bullshit gets so massive that you start orbiting around it.
Today on the metaphysical experience, I have Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 recounting their traumatic experience in the outer. Oh my God!
No, they haven't been. They're not dead.
But they're not satellites.
They're also not satellites. Yeah.
No, they're not. But it's still, the joke wasn't less. Fuck you guys.
I got the joke.
You got the
Voyager
joke.
2
That's
was
the
the
point.
only thing that ever probed Uranus.
Hey.
Ayo.
And one of Voyager's was.
All right. Well, I would read the rest of that sentence if it was legend.
Reaching a global viewing audience through satellite television.
Yeah.
And then she does. Okay, so she has like a weird. She's been a bullshit artist her whole life. But let's see if I can find here. I want you to read this.
Oh, let me do it, please. Thanks. There are the moments in our lives when we are not sure what is real and what is project illusion. Or as I have come to understand, they are one and the same. Reality is not much more than a virtual experiment created by thought consciousness and projected into the frequencies of third dimension, linear time and space to create an emotional playground based on duality in which we experience. Decades later, physicists would prove what I knew as a child.
What?
That paragraph right there perfectly describes this site.
Not that paragraph, only the middle sentence starting with reality and ending with experience.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just word salad. A virtual experiment created by thought consciousness and projected into the frequencies of third dimension linear time and space.
Oh my God, we need some kind of woo bingo for this.
Yeah, who's got their bingo cards out? Because we
I
just
don't.
hit like 5 spaces.
Well, a screw just fell out of my headphones.
Who the hell are you buying headphones from that they're screwed together?
They're actually pretty expensive headphones that I got. Somehow I got like 71% off on these headphones. I have no idea who the fuck put 71% on any like off on any product.
Currently, Intel.
Oh, right.
So
Wait, Intel has a 71% off of something?
Yes,
Yeah,
because they
they're
fucked
new.
up.
Yeah, basically, their new Core X HEDT processor series is 50 to 60% cheaper than their predecessors. It's like as if they suddenly had a competitor in that field. I'm wondering why that is. Seriously, though, that their 18 core is now $970 instead of $1,970.
Oh, what a big difference.
Yep.
See, I moved. While yes, my computer right now has an Intel processor in it, I moved to AMD during probably their worst series of processors.
FX?
And yes,
Yeah, well, your mistake.
you knew exactly which one I was talking about. From
Yeah, well,
PileDriver,
it's
from
the only like
PileDriver
really
to Faildozer.
terrible. It's the only terrible ones that they ever made.
Yeah, you literally can't run them unless you're literally running your computer underwater.
Yeah, I mean the biggest one, the 9670 or whatever it was called, had 250 watts TDP and was weaker than a 65 watt i5.
That's what I used for about 2 years.
Yeah,
Was
at least you don't need to spend.
Faildozer.
At least you don't have to spend any money on cooking eggs.
Seriously, you know, people want to talk about being able to cook on fucking the Fermi architecture graphics cards. It's like the FX series of processors could do a 3-course meal in like 20.
You know what the scary thing is? My new 12 core was, even under full load, so far not hotter than 65.
Damn.
And that's at 4.3 gigahertz on 12 fucking cores.
They're at it again.
Yeah, we're doing it again, sorry.
Yeah, I'll shut
Okay,
up.
back to the nonsense. So, FX processors.
So segueing back to the thing Micro doesn't want to talk about.
That's not that I don't want to talk about it. It's just that that's not the show. Also, is R&D here? He's not muted anymore.
Okay, we need to do a after show where we only ramble about bad CPUs.
We're gonna
That's
start
that.
with Pentium
No,
4s and move all the way
no,
up.
that's how Smelly's comeback to his channel. It's a hangout.
Oh God.
Pentium 4 is actually a good one.
You know,
how crappy it was.
I keep scrapping videos. Like I feel like a dickhead, but I keep finishing them, and they're just, I don't know, man. After taking such a long hiatus and looking back at my catalog of videos, I'll make one, and then I'll be like, this isn't even half as good as the shit I was already posting.
Okay, so back to the topic.
Yeah.
So
Choose the site.
yeah. So we've had an introduction. This lady's crazy. She's been crazy since she was 11. And she spews word salad. And she's made this beautiful site, which is apparently some kind of like repository of knowledge. Although I think suppository would probably be a more accurate term.
I was hoping you were gonna go that route.
Did you notice something on this website? See how directory, history, physical sciences, science, metaphysics, and healing, that those are all nouns, and then suddenly the last one is sacred? Like
I like the fact that it says directory and then the sub-menu is directory.
That's incredibly efficient, I guess. Holy shit. Okay, so where are we going from here?
Well, let's ask the audience. Audience, where do you want to go? What strange and mysterious place do we want to visit first?
Infix Fun. I'm sorry if that's supposed to be
Infix Fun.
pronounced differently. Yeah. They were like, what's the difference between a blog and an e-zine? And I guess it's just how you want to classify it.
I've never heard the word an e-zine.
Well, back whenever magazines were still sort of halfway, when people still gave a shit about printed media.
Wait, printed media? What?
Is that like
for you for a second?
wait, printed
Who
media?
remembers magazines?
Wait, printed media, is that like when you like print out like a video or a
Is that
picture?
like, are those weird like foldable screens that would be only writable once and you would staple them together?
Ew, it had words on it.
And
Ugh.
also they were kind of non-interactive. That's
Yeah, none of the links worked.
So which one of these hyperlinks takes me to a better video?
Well, I mean,
the 90s.
okay,
Glad those times are
physical
over.
science. We're being told physical sciences.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my god, the holographic universe. It's not real, guys. It's a project. And of course, they would immediately throw some Nassim Haramein Druvalo Melchizedek.
Hey, just take a look at this. It's the cosmic ring piece.
Oh, it is.
Look at that real pretty anus.
That's a nice butthole.
It's actually
Alright,
called the
so-
mind's R's, but whatever.
And then there's a
Cool
weird.
hard logic.
Then there's a weird DNA strand, which is rotated the wrong way. It's the wrong-handedness.
So let's wait before you go down to the words. Go back up to the picture. Let's make a prediction. Let's see if we can maybe toss out some words we might see in this next jumble.
Hold on. Whooping.
No, we cannot hear you. I think.
We can't.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah, now we can. There
Oh,
we go.
there we
You're
go.
just
Yeah.
a little bit quiet.
The
Please turn up
irony-
your microphone volume.
Plunk.
The irony of the first thing that we can hear being you say, you can't hear me.
I think it's fantastic.
It is fantastic. It's great to hear your voice, brother. It's nice to see you.
Okay,
I've been
so-
here for like 20 minutes, but apparently my microphone is on the fritz, so.
Okay, so
Ah.
R&D, what do you think about the entire situation?
No,
Is
I want.
Ubuntu the worst architecture
Nope.
that ever
Nope.
published?
Nope.
There we
He
go.
uses a fucking Mac. He doesn't.
I use a fucking Mac.
He doesn't get a say in this conversation. This asshole is using Intel processors with different Apple names for it. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
but seriously
I mean,
though,
you're not
6-core
wrong.
CPU in 2019 and 2000
Wait, no, hold on. R&D, you have a Woo Bingo that we made for Longer and Harder. Can you find that?
I have a Woo Bingo.
Probably that's still on the
Oh.
old machine.
Gosh, no, I doubt I had it there. Let's see. I think I kept it on my Google Drive for like such occasion. Yes, I did.
Oh, see, he kept it on something that wasn't Apple related. See, that's where you were smart about this.
Guys, I'll be AFK.
And all I do, I just have the words, and then I have I use the bingo card generator, and then stick the words in there.
Oh,
So
hold
we'll
on.
go like this, and then we'll go like woo bingo, and look at this. How many? It doesn't matter. Stars and tribes, automatic. There we go. Perfect. Bang. Done.
Look at that.
Can you send me
Play.
so I can actually show it?
Yep. I'm gonna. How do I do this? How do I share? Can I just share like this? I might be able to just share like this. Let's-
Yes. 3 men that run YouTube channels that can't figure out how to share stuff.
Four. We all do.
Yeah, well, I'm giving
We all have
Geo a
YouTube
reprieve
channels. None of
since
us know what we're doing.
I'm giving Geo a reprieve since he's technically muted.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Well,
There
That
we
should
go.
give me a card. I hope it did.
it did.
There we go.
So,
Oh, that's real patriotic of you, brother.
You're welcome.
let's zoom in a bit.
So for everyone else, if anyone else wants to play with a different card, if you click the link, you get a different card. You don't get this.
Did you
exact
post
same
the link in the...
I can.
Wait, why is Avocado on there? Were y'all doing something with David Avocado?
Yes, that
I mean, probably. I think it's just there because it's.
Oh my god. I found one of his secret channels, and let me tell you, if there was enough content there to do videos, it would be hilarious, but the videos are just fucking funny on their own. He does like
Oh.
live streams, and they're awful. And
Okay,
the irony is, he does one about the dangers of EMF, but then he has like a phone, a laptop,
And, you
a
know,
bunch of other.
he's
doing
filming
right
it.
near. Yeah, he's filming it, and on top of all of that, he's sitting in front of a major power conjunction in his house, like a junction box in his house. You know, a place that emits a decent amount of EMF because it's where your electricity comes into your house at.
Okay, so we have all these nice words. Although, R&D, can you, like, someone keep an eye on, out for if these words show up as we start to read.
Okay.
R&D, you start reading because you haven't been here.
I'm not. Can I read? God, this is terrible. I can't read any of this.
Yeah, he is.
Your internet connection. Nope.
It's funny the paragraph you don't have highlighted.
Yeah.
We can read. The one that you have highlighted is almost.
Wait, did that help?
No. Like the middle of the screen is super blurry, and the
What-
bottom edge.
what if I
like,
do it?
There we go. That actually helps.
What?
Yeah, that fixes it.
That doesn't make
Like I can read this.
that doesn't
just
make
fine.
any sense.
Nope. You got your streaming shit like entirely backwards. But now it's nice and clear, so I'm gonna read it. Reality is a simulation or hologram. Is no longer fringe theory. Oh no.
No, honey, it's still a fringe theory.
I'm
No,
sorry,
it's not a
buddy.
theory.
With
Okay,
Nobel
fringe
Prize. With Nobel Prize winners and other thought leaders believing in it. Oh yeah, because we know that Nobel Prize winners.
And
the
line
lack
and
of specificity of what kind of Nobel Prize they won is really troubling.
Because we
Economics.
all know that the Nobel Peace Prize winner knows a hell of a lot about physics.
Sorry, I think that the Nobel Prize in economics was funnier.
That would be great.
the best part is that that's not a real like it's not an actual Nobel Prize. It's like a side prize, and after they made it, they was like, we should make like some kind of rule that we won't make more prizes.
I remember
Wait.
just to
Can I
plug my
scroll
own
up
goddamn
now?
channel. I'm gonna plug my own goddamn channel. I did a video about Gypsy Girl like way back, and her big thing about was how she should get the Nobel Peace Prize for figuring out that the Earth is flat.
Wait, that would be
not understanding-
physics.
Huh?
That would be physics.
But that's how off the rails we were. She wanted the
And it would
Nobel
be
Peace
ironic.
Prize. Yeah, it's fantastic. I miss that woman on the internets. But she's been gone.
Did we
for so
did we
long.
get any of the
Did we get any of what?
any of the words?
No, not yet.
No, not yet.
Simulation or reality isn't on there.
Nope. Or not as
See, I figured
hologram.
those.
Infinity, quantum, crystal, harmony, space Jews, avocado, astral, cosmic, chakra, energy, wavelength, light, line, frequency, aura, transcendent, resonance, they, purify, synergy, medium, aether, and evolution.
Okay.
Those are our options. For those listening and not watching this wonderful. Stop highlighting. Highlighting things makes worse.
Look, can you at least read it in the middle now, or do I have to?
No.
This-
Put it at the bottom of the screen.
Okay, hold on.
That perfect right there. Leave it like right where it is
I'll be right
exactly
back.
where it needs to be for me to be able to read it. No, you just made it work. Okay.
I've
Okay,
tried
okay.
to reconnect just to see if that helped.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. All scientific discoveries start out as theory.
Nope.
Some ultimately proven, some not.
Nope. That's not how this works, lady.
There is still a question of whether our universe actually exists.
What?
I
How?
question it all the time. It's great. I wonder. I feel like someone got super high and watched The Matrix and
Whoa, man. What if the universe doesn't exist?
yeah. God, I hate solipsism because solipsism is nothing but fucking college freshman level, like getting a little bit too high philosophy. And it's
I mean,
dumb.
it is the only thing you can like intrinsically prove and know is your own existence, or at least the existence of something. I mean, it's not an incorrect position. It's just that it's useless.
It is a very useless position. I hate it because you can't you even if it is true, even if you know we
Even
are
if it is
in
true, you're still stuck in whatever simulation.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Dream,
Nothing.
whatever.
What does the knowledge of it actually being a thing do for you? Nothing. That does nothing for you to know. Like it's one of those things that does absolutely nothing to you, nothing for you, unless you think you are in the Matrix and you are the one. Okay. Hi. Oh, sorry. Okay. Hobbs has decided to fall asleep on me. Who's a cutie? We still don't have cameras, buddy, so people can't see.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, buddy. You're being adorable. Okay. There is still the question of whether our universe really exists. We may simply be living in something's virtual reality simulation. Very hard to prove one way or the other, but we are getting closer. No, impossible. I guess not impossible. You have
It is possible, but like, there's no fucking reason to think it. And even if so, like, who cares?
Yeah.
Did we get any of the words? I don't think we did.
No, I don't think Matrix. Maybe no. I said Matrix.
No, yeah, you said Matrix.
I said Matrix.
So see, I typically don't want to drink before work, and I typically don't drink at all. I'm not a drinker.
Yeah, I must say.
I don't drink alcohol because there's many people in my family that have died from cirrhosis of the liver. So, I just couldn't fucking take it. This shit is insane. So, here we go. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers. I will drink out of my nice new glass.
See, you deserve it though. You're a graduated bud.
I'm drinking. So, the beers I'm drinking were a gift from a friend of mine, and I'm drinking it in some nice beer glasses, which was a gift from my aunt and uncle, and my lab group gave me a gift certificate for going out and drinking beer at one of their beer tasting at one of the best smaller breweries in Copenhagen, craft breweries.
So
basically, what I'm saying is, I got like 30% of all the gifts I got when I graduated were beer related.
Yeah, so what you're telling us is 30% of the people that you know that know you well enough to have gotten you a gift think you're an alcoholic. Or at least that's what.
I mean, they're not wrong.
If you got that gift in Texas, if you got a gift like that in Texas, and even if it was just 10% of the gifts were beer related, you'd automatically be a fucking drunk.
Well, you're also living in Texas, so.
That is a fair point.
Okay, let's see. The theory that reality, as we consciously
It's a good goddamn thing you're reading this shit, because we can't read it at all.
Can you read it now?
I mean, the hieroglyphics is a little more decipherable.
No,
but
Okay.
I don't know.
On the bright side, the middle is now more clear than the outside.
Okay, okay, so do you remember? Oh, what was that game? It don't matter.
That
The
doesn't make
pixelation
any
is moving up the
sense.
screen.
I don't know. Go yell at Discord. Discord's being Discord, I guess.
Who's Discord owned by? Because that's
Discord.
Who we need to yell at.
It's owned by Discord. Like it's a
Twitter.
Okay.
Tweet those motherfuckers, because Twitter seems to be the only place that people respond to each other anymore.
It's true.
Hold on. I'm gonna try something. Did that help?
Well, while you try, something that we've been doing wrong is that while Google Hangouts on air don't exist anymore, Google Hangouts still do.
Yes. So we could
So that's why
We could actually still use Google Hangouts.
We could actually use Google Hangout. Yeah, I thought they didn't exist.
Trying way too hard.
We could actually just use OBS to stream that.
Yeah.
That is true. We might start doing that in the future.
Oh my god, it went crystal clear. Like this
Yes,
is the clearest
you know what?
it's been all day.
You know what I did? I went in
You
and
closed your browser.
no, I went in and asked it to like instead of doing 30 frames per second, only 15. Which yeah, we are streaming video.
There you go.
I'm a fucking
I'm
idiot.
sorry, we're treating this like a fucking video game. It's so amusing to me.
We gotta turn down the
I even had it stream you guys the sound.
You need to turn off anti-aliasing, maybe bring that MSXX down 2 or 3.
All of this is showing us is that reality is a hologram, and we just gotta turn down the setting. Like,
Yeah,
we are
gotta turn
running
off
our
arthroscopic
reality.
filtering.
Yeah, our reality is on a fucking potato, and we just gotta tone it down.
We're running Core 2
Potato.
quad specs in 2019. This ain't good, guys. This is
Yeah,
not
we're
good.
running.
I
This
think-
shit on
I
the
think-
2009 Mac.
I think I'm gonna name
That's worse than what I said.
Okay, I'm back.
I think I'm gonna name this like the extra title edition thing on this episode is gonna be the computer talk edition.
No. No, you need to put so put the regular title and then be like Haswell versus KB Lake versus Skylake versus Apple versus Android, and just call it something completely absurd.
Okay, so what exactly did I miss?
Nothing.
You missed me forcefully pushing things about computers into this just for your sake.
Yes, that's.
And you weren't even here for it.
Also, we bought out a Woo Bingo.
It's true. We do have Wu Bingo. We haven't actually gotten the hit, but we also aren't reading because we talked about other shit.
Someone
we
read.
had to-
Someone read.
All right, the theory that reality, as we consciously experience it, is not real goes back to the indigenous people who believe that we exist in a dream or illusion. Who, oh my God, what part
Indigenous
of
to
written history did you get this from?
also indigenous to where?
Yeah, that's
No.
really indescript. That could be
All
literally
indigenous
anywhere.
people believe exactly the same thing.
All people whose ancestors weren't like originally the first people to arrive a place thought that.
I have Cherokee Indian in my blood. I think
I
I have
think
like
I've-
1/16 or 1/8. I have
I
some
think-
ridiculously small.
I
Stop
think
eating them.
I think most, if not like a very high percentage of Americans do.
Yeah, I have just enough to where whenever I found out that I did, I got curious about it. And, whenever you look into Cherokee culture, I mean, you can find out a lot about the people. And there's a lot of stuff that was put into written history. But as far as knowing what they thought and believed specifically, I haven't been able to really. I mean, they had like sky gods and gods for different
Wait, hold on.
nature and
Aren't
shit,
there
but-
still Cherokee like people around?
Yes, the Cherokee Nation still exists, and they mostly exist in Oklahoma.
I would presume that they would know.
Well, yeah, exactly. But the thing is that they're saying just indigenous. Or do they mean American, Native American?
No,
Or
she's
do they
she's
mean-
Australian, so I think she means Aborigines.
Oh yeah.
Because remember, the Aborigines have the concept of dream time, so that might be what she's referring to. Anyways, let's read on and find out.
Okay, all right. In our current timeline, we refer to the people who believe that what the fuck? Refer to the hour virtual?
It doesn't make any sense.
Okay, I thought I was skipping a line
No.
because that doesn't
Yeah.
make sense.
No.
But it turns out that's what it says. In our current timeline, we refer to the our virtual reality experience as a matrix. Grids. There we, yes. Is simulation also on there?
It is not. I don't think so.
Matrix. We
Matrix,
got it.
we got
Okay.
Matrix.
All right, so let's go back.
So if anyone who's playing along at home, if you got Matrix, put a little dinosaur stamp on it.
So we got grids, simulation. Oh shit. A wax simulacrum, and hologram. These these are those trying to prove the simulation exists, and others who are trying to break us out of it.
I don't
It's an
think
us versus them mentality.
I don't think you skipped a line. I think she did.
Yeah. Or maybe she just didn't mean to put our, because we refer to the virtual reality experience. That would make sense. It's just our that throws.
Yeah. Time is an illusion. Therefore, everything else is. The universe is a conscious hologram and simulation. Reality is
not just conscious; it's a consciousness.
Oh, it's a consciousness. That's actually less stupid. Reality is projected illusion within. What?
Yeah, but how do they explain like things that we all experience collectively? Is that a shared delusion in there?
Yes, because we share the consciousness in the hologram.
That's so fucking dumb. God, that's dumb.
It is a virtual experience. It is a virtual experiment created in linear time to study emotions. Our simulation is composed of grids. It's Minecraft. Created.
Get a chunker.
Yo, is the fancy ass shaders on, bro?
No, we gotta turn it down for this potato computer here. We gotta turn it down.
Right.
Oh yeah,
No fancy shaders, no mons, fucking.
You know,
Minecraft with tiny
actually, people with bad eyesight, that's just people whose processors can't run the high fancy graphics.
They're still running a 512 megabyte graphics card.
Created by a source consciousness brought into awareness by electromagnetic energy at the physical level. The hologram
Wait a second. So she seriously believes that we live in some sort of simulation?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
The hologram. The hologram.
I'm so sad you missed all of that.
Do you know what I think about the entire thing?
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't you get it?
Maybe.
That one Rick and Morty episode?
I got it. Like. I got the joke.
I'm mostly laughing at the fact that nobody got your joke or laughed at it because I think that's way funnier.
I'm laughing because of how confused I am. Everything today.
Also, I would point out to you that that is not like that is a one-word sentence from the one word. That doesn't make sense. That's a one-word line from that episode.
Hey, tell me which character from which TV show said this. Poop. You didn't give him much to work on, man.
Like if you'd said like my man, like that would have worked better.
Ah, come on, but the snapping. Yes.
The hologram is created and linked through a web or grid matrices. So, did we get any of the other words? Hold on, did energy?
No, man.
No, energy.
That...
Energy was there.
Ooh.
Okay, what about? I'm surprised
Simulation, illusion, maybe.
No, it's not
I'm
on there.
surprised that consciousness isn't on this this bingo card, guys. I mean, you got all the other ones: transcend, vibration.
Can we say that vibration and frequency are the same?
No, because frequency is on there by itself.
Oh, yeah.
They're both here. Someone else read.
The hologram had a beginning, ergo, it has an end. There should have been a comma there.
Okay, that doesn't follow. That doesn't follow at all.
Yeah, first off, the hologram had a beginning, comma, ergo, comma, it has an end, period. As consciousness, that should be the beginning of a new sentence. As consciousness evolves in the alchemy of time. Is alchemy on this list? Please tell me alchemy on this fucking list.
No.
Nope.
Oh my god.
But also,
Guys,
I'm gonna add these as potentials for next one.
Also, just because something has a beginning doesn't mean it has an end. That does not follow.
I love how she's. No, it doesn't. But I think it's kind of funny how she's calling time an alchemical process, essentially.
Haven't you seen Full Metal Alchemist? Come on.
Yes, I have. I actually really love that show.
No.
I'm weirdly obsessed with specific animes. I'm not one of those people that's like, I love them all.
You're
Because
not a
Desert
weeaboo,
Punk was
aren't you?
garbage.
So
You'll
what we're
never-
getting, what we
Punk was
get,
so good. Fuck you.
what we're getting at is that like Smelly is like an occasional weeb.
Yeah. I only want a waifu 5% of the time, okay?
No, you only want a specific waifu.
Yeah, and it's Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, straight up. All day. You'll never convince me of a different anime chick being better.
No,
I'm not
no,
going to
it's
do that.
no, Gravity Girl from My Hero Academia.
You know what? I can't say anything because I'm going to say something that's going to really ruin my credibility with any anime fans. I have not watched My Hero
Oh my
Academia,
god.
Oh.
Sword Art Online, nor have I
No.
watched Beyond
Okay,
Season 1.
okay, Sword Art
because,
Online, don't. That is shit.
You can skip that. That's fine.
That is
And what's
shit.
that? Attack on Titan. Haven't watched past Season 1. I just didn't get into it that much.
Gosh. Just get the fuck
Okay,
out.
so...
Just get
So I think this lady's about to make a Metallica reference, which makes me laugh so much on the inside. But as the grid collapses, everything within the hologram will end as it fades.
It's so black.
That didn't need to be capitalized. None of those words are proper nouns.
They are now.
The only movie I have not seen in that is the 13th.
Also, Yella is correct. She is technically a child, but she's not real.
That doesn't make it any better. Well,
I hadn't really considered that, considering she's drawn like an adult.
It's true.
Well, you know, it took me forever to figure out how old Ed from fucking Cowboy Bebop was, and that it was a girl. I didn't realize watching the series the first few times that Ed was a girl. I had no idea.
Well, that's possibly because her name is Ed.
Well, that and the way that she talks just sounds like a prepubescent little boy.
I think it was meant to be. I don't think you were meant to decipher it on your own.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be ambiguous, but even still, it was just because one time I was like, "Yo, that dude Ed from Cowboy Bebop, like that's a really cool concept." And the girl I was talking to was like, "Ed's not a boy."
okay, my time to read, I guess.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
In media, we find films, television shows, books, and games based on the concept of a reality as hologram simulation. Among the more easily recognized are The Matrix, Space Comma, The 13th Floor, Inception, Dream, the holodeck grids, and the TV series Star Trek, among others. Wait, those idiots!
So
the original Star Trek didn't have any holograms. Or holodecks, that is. It only came later in TNG.
Well, the thing that I find kind of funny about that is that given her age, I would assume that the one exposure she's had to Star Trek that would have been the most like long running would have been the original series. And I'm 100% positive that Gene Roddenberry was a Christian who didn't believe in any of this bullshit she believes.
Yeah, but in the original series they didn't have a holodeck.
No, yeah, that was the Next Generation.
Yeah,
but even still. But even still, the point that I'm trying to make here is that like she's using the typical examples you'd get from people that are trying to make you believe that everything's a simulation. The Matrix, a work of fiction. I mean, I'm sure if you asked, what the Wachowskis, I forget what the one who went through a sex change his name is now, but the Wachowskis, I'm pretty sure they just wanted to make a kick-ass.
Well,
like action movie.
I mean, the Matrix is essentially based on the 13th Floor, which is actually a better story.
It is a better story. It just has less.
I've actually never seen it. I've never seen it.
Yeah, story-wise, it's better, but it doesn't like the cinematography isn't better because it's an old.
Yeah, I would really love to know how the Wachowskis and even Christopher Nolan, because I'm pretty right. He made Inception.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I would love to talk to these people and expose to them that their movies are used as examples.
I think they know.
I
want to know what their thoughts are on it.
I have a sneaking suspicion that they get a lot of junk mail from crazy people.
Yeah, I feel like the Wachowskis would probably think it's funny, but I really want to know what Christopher Nolan Because that's like the fucking standout of his movies that doesn't really fit with the theme of the rest of the shit he's made.
Yeah, but let's be honest here. Even if he gets the letter by a total fucktard and is saddened by it, he'll just wipe his tear off with piles of $100 bills, I guess.
Yeah, he'll wipe all of his tears down with the money he made from Dunkirk.
Yep.
And then laugh as he rolls in
Dunkirk.
more Batman money.
Don't forget all that sweet Interstellar money.
Oh yeah, that sweet interstellar cash.
Space cash.
One of the few movies to get 2 scientific articles published.
It's true. Super cool.
An increased understanding of artificial intelligence will bring clarity to the concept of reality. The concept of reality is simulation. It's a simulation as they are virtually connect. I have no idea what she's trying to say. Is she trying to say that like artificial intelligence, because their programs will be able to like connect to reality?
Yeah, I think that she's kind of thinking of everything. What was that movie? Where with oh shit, I'm gonna feel so dumb, but it's like with the replicants. It's got Harrison Ford in it.
Blade Runner?
Yeah, Blade Runner. It's like she thinks everything's like Blade Runner. Like we're eventually gonna live in a society where it's hard to tell who's human and who's not because of some weird perception of how reality exists around them.
Oh dear.
It just seems really.
Did we have evolution before?
No, surprisingly, we haven't.
Yeah, I think in the beginning we had.
Did we?
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't on this page.
Oh, so okay.
But hey, R&D, some words that you should probably think about adding to this are artificial intelligence, simulation. Those are some good bingo squares.
Well, simulation is also grid. Definitely grid. They love their
Matrix.
grids.
Wait, Matrix is on there.
Yes.
Never mind. Wait, did we mark off Matrix then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I'm sorry. I keep forgetting which ones we've marked off because there's
The one with
things.
the one with the big X's.
Okay. Thank you for pointing that out. But the thing about it is that fucking card wasn't showing when I said that, Micro.
Okay, look at it and like take a screenshot. Come on, you can take a screenshot now.
You know what? I forgot. I have to hit function on my keyboard. All it did was change the light format on my keyboard.
This is beautiful.
I love how advanced these PCs are that let you easily take screenshots. My favorite.
Well, in the old days, pressing the print screen button would have actually printed the screen.
I know.
Which seems even more useless.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, someone read.
Is it Geo time or is it R&D?
I don't know. It's not mine.
I think it's R&D time.
Stop. R&D time.
Simulation hypothesis contends that reality is in fact a simulation.
Wow.
Most likely a computer simulation. Of which we, the simulants, are totally unaware. Totally unaware.
But yet you're writing about it.
Some versions rely on the development of a simulated reality, a fictional technology.
Wait, no, all the versions rely on that.
And what the fuck is a fictional technology? What she's talking about is fictional.
Yeah, if it's hold on, yeah, if it's actually reality, then it's not fictional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
fictional technology do we like cling to? I mean, hoverboards is probably the most prevalent one, but
No, I think she's like talking about like something like quantum computers, for example.
oh no, fuck that. We're gonna come up with fictional technologies to feed her narrative, guys.
Okay. Let's see. Some well, brain interface.
Teleporters.
Teleporters, brain mapping,
Actual.
artificial intelligence, obviously.
A pill that makes your penis actually grow.
Come on,
A pill that makes your hair grow. I mean, these are just top.
Those
of the
are
line
actually
ideas.
important fictional technologies.
Well,
unlike
there are
the-
also technologies that actually exist.
I know. Well, maybe. Okay, no, there isn't a pill that makes your penis grow, in the sense that it's not growing harder.
Like it's a bigger penis than what you started with.
Yes.
Okay.
Like you started with a 4-inch penis flaccid, and you ended with a 6-inch penis flaccid.
That's just going out when it's warm.
Wait a second, we're talking inches. I thought we were talking centimeters.
Oh damn! I did go American.
I'm
Maybe I should
sorry,
have spoken
Gio.
centimeters. Gio was feeling real ashamed for a moment. Guy, it's okay. It's okay. We're here for you. We're here for you, my dude.
Oh my goodness. Okay, where was I? I'm in the blurry part. Okay, I'm in the blurry part.
I'm in the void, man. I'm in the word void.
Whoa.
Gotta turn down reality settings, cause shit's fucking...
Did you turn on fucking shadows again,
Yes.
bro?
There we go, okay.
Turn shadows off, right?
Just turn
Because
them
your
off, it's
GPU
fine.
just isn't up for it.
If you turn shadows off, wouldn't that technically mean you would be blinded? Because if you turn shadows off, all light from all sources around you would hit your eyes.
Okay, fair enough. But in this instance, we're talking about a setting in video games when you play them on computer.
Yes, but this is...
Only if it's ray trace.
I'm sorry that consoles don't allow you to do that, Mike. It's
Smelly,
not my fault
smelly,
that your GPUs suck.
Smelly, reality clearly has ray tracing.
Unless
Smelly,
you're
I
using
know for a
AMD
fact-
graphics cards.
Smelly, I know for a fact that Micro runs a RTX 2060 actually. So one has ray tracing.
And when he says I run it,
That
it
is
doesn't
true.
mean he
That
doesn't
is
mean my computer has it. It means I have one in my head.
No, what he
Yep,
means by that is
obviously
he's got a
those two are
treadmill in the
connected.
room that's just on, and the fucking GPU's just on it.
Yeah, I used that very powerful GPU to power the little LED display. That shows.
Well, I am proudly still using a GTX 970, so it's mostly because I'm cheap.
Well, the 970 isn't bad.
No, it's really not. And the
You
only
heard-
thing
You
the
heard
only
it.
game
You
I
heard it
found-
here first, ladies. Smelly is cheap. You don't have to pay him that much.
Honestly, Smelly, I'd probably still be using my 970 if it had 8 gigabytes of VRAM.
You know, that's my only limitation.
Oh God!
I can't
How do we
turn
keep
anything
going
on
into this?
On
Okay.
Deus Ex.
There is a long philosophical and scientific history. I can't read. God damn it,
He's
Mike.
trying so hard, guys.
I'm trying so hard to read, but you're just making it so difficult.
Sorry.
I'm loud and obnoxious.
Okay.
Here's some playing cards.
Underlying thesis: the reality is an illusion. This skeptical hypothesis can be dated as far back as Indian philosophy and Mayan illusion. Fucking co-opting skeptic, I love it.
Oh yeah, okay. At least you knew it.
Yeah, get in line. Get in line. We already had people do that.
I know, right?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Fucking globe
Man, that's so
skeptics. This is my favorite.
good. Oh
Globe
shit!
skeptics.
I laughed so hard it made me hungry.
You laughed so hard you glitched the matrix and like increased your hunger stat.
I need to reset my CPU apparently.
Simulated
Oh,
reality
fuck.
is the hypothesis. Wait, didn't we just read?
Yeah.
Yes, we're going down beyond their picture of Einstein for no reason.
Oh.
Yeah.
Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I'm gonna go on a limb here and say Einstein probably didn't say that.
Let's let's brainy quotes search it, bro.
Yeah.
Let's give it
You guys
a.
are breaking up for me.
Oh, we're breaking up. That's not good.
No. I feel like
I
I
we
didn't
put the
know.
band
I
back
didn't.
together.
I didn't know we were
Probably
in a
because I'm uploading
relationship.
something to the Discord.
I didn't know we were in a relationship.
Baby fart McGeezax. What is that from?
Yeah, this was a joke from earlier regarding Space Cache. Also, I posted something in the Discord.
You gotta share this picture.
Yes,
Micro, can you share it?
I can.
Somebody actually asked me to draw this, so I did.
You okay? Oh goodness.
So that's the thing.
It's not even that funny.
Her voice. Oh no.
I was laughing so hard, it was hard for me to breathe, dude. That was... I don't even know why that was so funny. It's just a really meme-worthy picture of Albert Einstein, I guess.
Well, you do
Holy
realize that there's a
shit.
space on my profile picture, right? I hope you get that.
Wait, what about a face in your profile picture?
Yeah, that Albert Einstein drawing is based on my profile picture.
Oh, yeah, I can totally tell. Yeah, definitely. He's just not holding a knife all menacing.
So then there's a then
Has
there's
to be holding a knife.
so
What?
so that
Anything he would be holding a piece of chalk.
Really?
Yeah.
He's Albert Einstein.
yeah.
Oh, no, I thought you were talking about your profile picture. I was like, no, dude, you're definitely holding a knife.
No, that's just what it looks like in your reality.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Shit, man, fuck. Hey, maybe if I switched my reality, he could be holding a puppy. You know what I'm saying?
So then there's a bunch of like videos, which we're not gonna watch.
Yeah, it's not worth it. I mean, look, she took the Sean Carroll video. Right? That's who that was, right? That was Sean
I
Carroll.
don't know. We are living.
Come on, man, know your physicists.
No, we are living in a computer program. We're living in a computer program.
Oh, that was Brian Green, actually.
We're living in a computer program reality, and the only clue we have to it is that when we the only clue we have to it is when some variable is changed and some alteration in our reality occurs. Oh, you mean that thing that doesn't happen? What? We would have the overwhelming impression that we were leaving. Oh my god, he's literally taking this directly from the Matrix. That we were reliving the past, deja vu. Perhaps in precisely in the same way. That is not correct English. Hearing the same words, saying the same words. I submit these impressions are valid and significant. I will even say this: such an impression is a clue that some past time point, at some past time point, a variable was changed, reprogrammed as it were, and because of this, an alternate world branched off. Okay, lady.
I keep thinking every time we read a section or a paragraph or even a sentence that clearly this woman has to be from a non-English speaking country and has done a bad Google translation into English. And then I remember she's from fucking Australia, an English speaking country.
At least I think she is.
Regardless, there's pictures of her in New York, and we think she's from Australia. Nothing changes. Both of those countries are English-speaking countries. So it just blows me the fuck away whenever we get to sentences like the one that I had to stumble on earlier, and whatever the hell you just read.
I don't think we got anything here. No.
It's mind-blowing. I'm surprised that we haven't gotten resonance yet. Like, that is seriously shocking.
We'll get there
Oh
soon.
my god.
Oh yeah, when Elon Musk came out and said something.
He probably was saying something negative about AI. When Elon Musk is outlining plans to use his massive rocket to leave They are not building that big of rockets, ladies and gentlemen. To leave a decaying planet Earth and colonize Mars, they're not even close to that yet.
Nope.
He sometimes talks about his belief that Earth isn't even real and we probably live in a computer simulation. Okay.
Yeah, and he can say that all he wants. I don't care. He's not an authority.
He's not he's not the grand arbiter of what reality is.
He's just a guy with a lot of money.
Yeah, who started didn't he start PayPal or Bitcoin or one of those?
He started and sold PayPal. That's where he made a lot of money.
Okay,
But his family was rich from the beginning.
Yeah, so it's Bitcoin that we don't know who created it, right? Because
we only have the like a pseudonym. We don't even know if it's one person or not.
Musk is just one of the people in Silicon Valley. I guess Silicon Valley is the new Washington for woo-tards. To take a keen interest in the simulation hypothesis, which argues that we experience as reality is what we experience as reality. Excuse me, that was my fault. Is actually a giant computer simulation created by a more sophisticated intelligence.
I feel like she's repeating herself like a whole
She
lot.
is.
Like she said
she
the same
is.
sentence like 5 times.
If it sounds a lot like The Matrix, that's because it is. What the fuck? All right, okay, so.
This woman has
just
one
move
paragraph. People think that the Earth is the reality is a computer simulation, and then she just rewords it.
Yeah, now 2 unnamed billionaires are funding scientists to break us out of the simulation. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Sure they are.
I want to go be the scientist. I want to take these idiots' money and go pretend like I'm gonna go break out of the simulation.
Okay.
I'm quite quiet here for whatever reason.
I don't fuck that thing can fuck off. Some of the world, someone else read. I think I've read a lot. Geo read.
Yeah, my time. Some of the world's richest and most powerful people are convinced that we are living in a computer simulation, and now they are trying to do something about it. At least 2 of Silicon Valley's tech billionaires are pouring money into efforts to break humans out of the simulation that they believe that it is living in. First of all, citation needed, please.
Also,
all of this.
Also, no, hold on.
Yes.
If were living in a simulation, like we would have been created in the simulation. Like we would only be able to exist within the simulation. What would breaking out of it? Like we would be a digital program. We wouldn't be able to get outside of it. The same way that like I can't get all like the files on my computer out and be physical.
I don't know what you like. You can just hit print screen.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm pretty sure that's what they're trying to do.
Micro, I need now. This question pertains to whatever it is this lady's talking about.
Oh,
so maybe it doesn't. But let me ask you a question. As a scientist, somebody who actually gives a shit about studying and acquiring maybe not new information, but understanding the information that exists about biology. Yes. If you were to one day in the lab create an organism that you knew in your mind could grow at any significant rate, stronger, more intelligent, and more powerful in every single way than a human, would you, logically, as a human that could be destroyed by it, allow it to reach any stage at which it could become a threat?
Kill it with fire.
That entirely depends on whether or not it would be a threat.
Whether it would be what?
Would it be like? Would it act like? Do I have any reason to suspect that it's like would attack me?
No. You know beforehand that it would be aggressive.
Then why am I trying to create it?
Exactly. So why in the fuck would any more superior intelligence allow the creation of something that is conscious of its own, that's aware of its own surroundings? I would end an experiment with something like this once whatever I was studying became aware of me. Regardless of the situation.
It entirely depends on the reality that we'd be simulating in.
Well, we're simulating in this case a dangerous, hostile group of.
No,
human
I mean,
beings.
like it also like it depends like that like if we assume that whatever like reality the whatever reality the computer that we're being simulated on exists in, like that doesn't necessarily have to follow at all the same rules that we do.
Okay, fair enough. See, I was just assuming like for perfect scenario where other variables don't really come into play. But that is a good antithesis to what I was saying. I'm not trying to. Right. Yes.
So I don't think she knows what the holographic principle in a black hole refers to.
Dude, she doesn't understand what half of the words that she's using mean.
Nope.
And it's become quite obvious over time. I mean, when you have to say the same sentence over and over and over again, are you ever saying anything new?
Can you repeat that?
The point of the sentence that I just said was to demonstrate how saying the same thing over and over again, you'll never say anything new.
I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you say it again?
Fuck you and your fucking ass.
I'm sorry.
I love you guys. I love you guys. But yes, when you think about anything that she said beyond a surface level, it breaks down immediately because none of it really makes any goddamn sense. And Geo's pointed out multiple times, it's just a bunch of word salad.
Well, we might actually get some more bingo words now.
Yeah, finally. Okay, so I'll start reading this little section. Stephen Hawking presented a new idea at a press conference in Stockholm on August 25th. No year?
2015.
Okay, I guess we're just gonna assume that then.
No, it says
it would have to be.
It says
No,
above.
you're right. Yeah, where the article came from.
Yes.
I did not notice that. That's my. To try to explain what happens to everything that falls into or inside black holes. The information that falls into a black hole has to be stored somewhere, or it would violate a law of quantum mechanics.
Yay! Quantum.
I feel like we should change out avocado for something else. Every time I look at it, I just wonder,
why?
Is this lady ever going to talk about nutrition? Maybe she does bring it up, though.
Probably.
You never know.
Yeah.
Maybe after this, we should try to see if there's something nutrition related.
So we can get avocado in there.
Well, it might not be enough for this since we only
real hard.
We only have we will try and search avocado. How's that? We only have half an hour left.
True.
It does not feel like it's been that.
No.
Yeah.
But I guess someone turned up the speed in the simulation.
we went up back to 60 FPS after turning it down to 15 for micro.
Oh no! They made the mistake of having the physics simulation be run off the frame rate.
So they're using the Gamebryo engine.
Or Game Maker engine.
Right? Isn't that what Bethesda's engine's called? Gamebryo?
I don't know.
Which one?
The one that they made Skyrim. They made Skyrim, New Vegas.
Fallout, I guess.
Yeah.
Let me check.
The one engine.
No, they.
Yeah, it is. It's the same engine.
No.
It's like the.
No, yeah,
because
because
you have to count. You have to count an its engine or its engine as well.
Oh, okay.
So the one of Skyrim is called Creation Engine. And it's based on Gamebryo.
Yeah. See.
Yeah. Gamebryo.
All these dumbass names for stupid shit. Actually, I shouldn't talk shit because video games are something I don't understand at all. I could not make a video.
I don't think the stupidity of the name has any influence on how the engine runs.
Oh no, it's just in typical Bethesda fashion to name shit stupid and to be totally retarded. They'll buy they buy properties and then ruin them. I mean, which one of their properties that everybody knows actually started in their hands? I'll give you time.
Doom, doom,
Can you repeat
Your
the
answer
last
was none of them.
Yep.
I was gonna.
That
Because Doom's not theirs. Fallout wasn't theirs. Elder Scrolls did not start in their hands, I don't believe. Or maybe Elder Scrolls is the one that did.
yeah, but they still own it right now, don't they?
No, they do own it, but I'm just saying the properties didn't start
Yeah.
with them. They didn't get
I
their
think
popularity.
Elder Scrolls might actually be theirs.
See, I know that Doom and Fallout definitely are.
I'm gonna
They,
look
they
it up.
are no. Elder Scrolls Arena.
Yeah, Doom is by id Software. That was an independent game developer.
And Fallout
No,
was...
Yeah, it
Elder
was Bethesda.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls Arena, which is the first one, was developed and published by Bethesda Softworks.
Yeah, so Elder Scrolls is it, but
I think
none of the
Elder
other
Scrolls
ones.
2 as well, and obviously all the following ones as well.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, Arena is the first one.
Yep.
We just weren't
By the way,
sure if. Yeah,
have
that
you
was the only
finally-
one though. But
Have you
but-
finally played Daggerfall?
No.
I'm talking about
Be
you
honest-
there. Red and Disc.
Oh, we should try it. Ooh, I bet my computer can actually handle doing things.
Yeah,
I think my
know that-
Apple might be good enough to do something because I bought it just this year and it's already out of date.
No, wait,
Sure.
wait, stop.
I
know
love-
that his old stop. I know that his old Mac already ran it because I showed him how to emulate
Yeah,
it.
no,
with
I
the
could run it
Windows.
before.
Well, it's not surprising. Some Apple machines are actually competent. I just feel like anything you're going to spend over $1,000 on that you can't fucking work on yourself is pointless.
That's not what the prostitutes say.
Hey!
Buy a lot of prostitutes, do you?
Audi knows a lot about prostitutes.
They'll let me work. I can't switch out the parts, but you know, it's still. I'm not gonna.
You know, I just feel like when something as dumb as like a stick of RAM dies or a fan.
I can change up the RAM. I just updated the RAM myself.
What about the sheep?
The only fans that I ever had were made by Be Quiet.
I use mostly Noctuas.
Understandable, but I think the case fans by Be Quiet are better. The
See, but
CPU
my
fans are
reasoning-
obviously better by Noctua.
My reasoning for using Noctua is probably the worst reason why you could ever buy anything computer related.
Let
and it's
me
because
guess,
I just
they
like
are
the way
brown.
Yeah, I like the way they look.
They
Alright.
just brought up an all-new Black series. I showed it to Micro yesterday, I think.
Yes, you did.
See, I might be
Also,
buying
I
these
have now changed the name of this to Computer Talk Edition.
There you go.
Well,
Hey guys,
at
do you
least
know?
15% is.
Do you guys know what a wind turbine's favorite kind of music is?
What?
They're big metal fans.
I know a similar joke. Renewable energy, I'm a big fan. Also, you do realize that the actual turbine blades are not made of metal. Most of them
no.
are made of
They're-
fiberglass.
Yeah.
You fucking ruined this joke.
Yes, they're
Look,
made of
as a metal
fiberglass
fan,
and
I
carbon
really
fiber,
appreciate
actually.
I got one joke. Don't fucking ruin it. Oh.
My only jokes seem to be magic related. Like when people ask me how I stole them all from other magicians. None of them are original. I think I stole most of them from Tom Mullica because the dude was fucking hilarious.
Sorry, Hobbs just stepped on my balls like little jackass that he is.
All right, so we
I think
got
he's
some
he's probably
Asimov.
envious because you still have balls.
Like, oh, what did Leonard Susskind say? What did please?
Well,
what?
well, it's a video.
Oh, it's a video. Oh,
All this is videos. God
I
damn.
wonder if any of these videos are ironically talking against this idea and they just posted them
Probably.
because of the title.
Probably.
I know we don't have time to go through and watch them all, but
Okay,
I'm sure there's got to be.
Look how fucking much there is.
Yeah, there was no way we were ever gonna finish one page on this website.
Okay, let's see what else we can. Let's have a look around and see. Oh, hello. Divinations, crystals.
UFOs.
Mystery schools. What's a mystery school?
It's a
It's
school.
a mystery school.
It's where Scooby-Doo and his friends go to try.
Oh no, dude! This is probably based a lot on fucking Druvalo Melchizedek's School of
Oh,
Remembrance.
look at that consciousness, reality,
Yep,
flower of life.
Yep,
Fuck yeah!
this is gonna
Oh,
be
that's
based.
You
nice.
start.
Druvalo
You start
Melchizedek's
reading.
School
I'm gonna go pee.
I'll start. The Flower of Life, since this is what I love. I love Druvalo. He's me and Bernard Perona. I love that guy. The Flower of Life is the modern name given to the geometrical figure composed of multiple, evenly spaced, overlapping circles. So basically, you just played with shape. That are arranged so that they form a flower-like pattern with a six-fold symmetry, like a hexagon. Like a thing with 6 sides. It's got a six-fold geometry, so the thing with 6 sides is obviously gonna fit into that. What the fuck?
It's
Okay,
I was
sorry.
definitely shocked though that a 6-sided figure wouldn't fit. Like,
Oh, I know. It just blew me away. I've never taken a geometry class before, especially not too college. The
Correct me
center
if
of
I'm
each
wrong, but
circle.
did I say earlier that she would be starting to talk about the cosmic ring piece?
Oh, dude, yes. And I wish that we had enough clout to get Cool Hard Logic to come on a show with us and just let us go over some woo stuff. His videos have been so fucking good recently, but we need to not tangent it. Anyways, the center of the circle is on the circumference of 6 surrounding circles of the same diameter. Basically, what they're saying is these circles make a shape when you put the circles
All
over
these
circles.
all these squares make a circle. All these squares make a circle.
Actually, there's a pretty cool visual effect that you can do with cards that you have to be really good at sleight of hand, where you make a shape with the deck and it looks like a circle, but you stand in a different direction and it's perspective shit.
oh, that would be kind of fun. Have you guys seen the thing with the mirrors and like the different shapes that like as you
Yeah.
turn them, they like
Yeah.
go from square?
Yeah,
that shit's
yeah.
cool.
There's a Captain D video all
Yep.
about that.
My favorite part about that is it's all just like 3D printed like shapes.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
actual real shapes and not like it's such a great optical illusion.
It's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. It's
Perspective visual effects are phenomenal. And as a matter of fact, anytime you see never mind. Let's just keep going. I was going to talk about, like, there's a lot of... in Houston, there's been a lot of, like, sidewalk art recently, and a lot of these dudes are doing perspective.
Oh, I love those. Those
And
are so
they're-
cool.
Yeah, and they're fucking realistic as hell, and it's something crazy when you're looking down at your phone and then you look up and you move to avoid what you thought was actually a fucking trash can, and then you notice as you're walking past it that it was just painted on the ground, and you're like, oh damn, man, I really did.
Great.
Especially when people see you do it and then they start laughing. By the way, that happened to me.
We kind of figured from the way you said, like, the very specific way you said that.
Anyway, it's considered by some to be the symbol of sacred geometry, said to contain ancient religious value depicting religious value. Okay. Well, the way that they had everything fucking arranged, depicting the fundamental forms of space and time. What in the fuck are you talking about?
What?
In this sense, it is a visual expression of the connections life weaves through all sentient beings believed to contain a type of akashic. They really did dig deep into fucking Truvalo's teaching.
Oh, there's information.
Basic information of all. Yeah, there's information.
Information. Don't we have that somewhere here?
No.
Shit. Why don't we have that?
I don't think... Have we had any of the other things? No.
Wait. Astral synergy.
No, we haven't.
Nope. I think we're about to, though.
It is considered by some to be a symbol
I read that.
Yeah,
I
Did
just
you?
finished that. Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Did we have sacred geometry in here? No, we didn't.
Nope.
No.
Oh, I don't know why I thought we didn't have. Yeah, you're right. There are many spiritual beliefs associated with the flower of life. For example, depiction of the 5 platonic solids are found within the symbol of Metatron's cube, which may be derived from the flower of life pattern. These platonic solids are geometrical forms which are said to act as a template from which all life springs. No.
That's what they believe.
Okay, let's show us the composition of the flower of life in stages, please. So it's just circles.
Don't you notice how they avoided making the Olympic rings configuration? They were 1 ring away.
And why the fuck did they stop there? Why didn't they continue?
Who the hell knows? None of this seems
Okay,
to
I
be
think we're
logical.
going full spirit science here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, we
definitely-
hit that.
Oh, we've gone.
Spirit science is based on the works of Nassim Haramein and Druvalo Melchizedek.
And a
collectively.
lot of
And a
peyote.
and a
Lot
lot of Greg Braden, a lot of Christian theology, but it's mostly based on the works of Druvalo Melchizedek. And you'll
Well,
find
and
on
it's
Jordan's
based.
secret.
It's based on, also based on Jordan's own like peyote trips. Like when,
Oh, yeah.
like his latest one where he's somehow managed to make the Earth both round and flat and make that make sense in his head.
Oh, I love that video. That video is fantastic.
Yeah, all spirit science videos have just a mwah to them. But yeah, this is all based on shit like this. All of this is stolen straight from. I feel like these words were written by Druvalo Melchizedek because
Yeah.
he actually does have a college degree, rather literate. He has a very powerful way of talking to people. And
Is he like a modern dude or is he an old?
He's a modern dude.
Druvalo's still, yeah, he's still alive. He's very
Is
old.
he? Okay.
He
Yeah,
claims
he's very
claims to be channeling an ancient Egyptian Atlantis king named Toph or Toph.
Oh.
Thoth, yeah.
Thoth, or
and
however you're supposed to pronounce it.
he got his name from the Melchizedek order, which is an ancient, I think, Jewish.
Yeah, something like that.
Sect
Spoiler
of
alert,
beliefs.
that's not his actual name.
No, his real name is Bernard Perona. He got a degree in art from the University of Arizona. He has a degree. He's not a dummy in the sense that he graduated college, and that that's no small feat, at least.
Mhm.
But yeah, this is all based on his teachings, and he's written like 6 or 7 books. They all contradict each other in various ways. Anyway, according to some research, the seed of life is formed from 7 circles being placed within a 6-fold symmetry, forming a pattern of circles and lenses. All right, which acts as a basic component of the flower of life's design.
Okay, let me read.
Go ahead.
According to some researchers, the seed of life is a symbol of depicting the 7 days of creation in which God created life.
No, he
Genesis,
didn't.
blah,
He didn't.
blah, blah,
Hold
blah,
on.
blah, blah,
Hold
blah,
on.
blah.
He didn't create life on the 7th of 7 days. He created that like he's. Not all of the days were used to create life. He also had a day where he did nothing and a day where he made the stars.
It also depends on which chapter of Genesis you're looking at, because he also created man on 2 separate days in the same fucking book. Because
Yeah, I mean, he's
what most
quoting
people
Genesis,
forget,
Yeah,
two,
he's quoting
yeah.
Genesis 2 here, not Genesis
instead
1.
of Genesis 1, yeah, there's 2 accounts for the creation of
Yep.
the universe, and they're both in the same chapter, not
And they're
omitted.
contradictory. That's the
Yeah.
worst thing. They contradict each other. Because in one, for example, Eve was made from Adam's rib, and in the other one, they were both made from clay.
Yeah. And it's in the same fucking book, guys. Same book.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Same books, different shit.
Exactly. But I love how they conspicuously left out the account in Genesis 1, which is just hilarious. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
Geo?
Wait a second, sorry.
Sorry.
I'm arguing with Geistview over politics at the moment.
Please don't.
Not really my choice. The first day is believed to be the creation of the... Oh dear. Vesica Piscis?
Vesca Pisces.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then the creation of the tripod of life on the second day, followed by one sphere added for each subsequent day until all 7 spheres construct the seed of life on the 6th day of creation. The 7th day is the day of the rest, known as the Sabbath or Shabbat. Okay, so we're going full here.
So I'm assuming
Yeah.
this is the tripod, because I know this is what they refer to as the Vesca Pisces from having to watch spirit signs. And I'm assuming this is what they're. I don't see how that's a tripod. That's not.
That tripod alive, that could hold a hell of a camera. Hell of a camera.
Well, no, it's God that created it, so hell doesn't exist yet. It's on the 3rd day.
It's a saint of a camera.
In
the
the
13th century. Oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
That sounded angry. Like you
No,
go ahead.
you go ahead. Fucking read.
We'll do
In
it
the
live.
13th century. Yeah, fuck it, we'll do it live. In the 13th century, yeah, well, I wanted to say Kabbalistic, because that's what it should
Kabbalistic?
say. No, a cabal. a Kabbalist group from France succeeded through geometric interpretation. These motherfuckers were doing math and peanut farming.
Just beautiful.
Now, what does it say at the end in dividing the... It's cut off by a picture. On the right-hand side of Discord. Just tell me what the word... Oh, entire. Hebrew alphabet into an order using the seed of life. So they used a thing to put an alphabet in a different order. The resulting alphabet was remarkably similar to that of the religious sage Rashi, who wrote in his commentaries on the Old Testament at the time in France. What?
And here we have a vagina.
Some people used some circles to turn an alphabet into a different alphabet, and then they used it to reinterpret the Old Testament. This seems fucking stupid.
But look, it's a vagina.
It's two. Oh my god, 2 circles. I never seen that before.
Circles.
You never seen a vagina before?
Dad, can you tell me about 2 overlapping
Circles.
Okay, here's a challenge. If that radius of one of those circles is R, what is the area of the dark gray part?
I don't care.
I actually don't know either. I have no idea how to calculate
Well,
that.
Were you fishing for answers to some fucking quiz you're having right now or something?
No.
I'm not
Are
sure.
you taking a test?
I'm not sure they go through the center.
Yeah, I don't think you can tell just because they're.
I'm
If
not-
they went to the center, you might be able to.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure
think-
they go through to the 5th dimension, bro. I'm not real sure about that.
Ah! First vagina, now butthole. We can't show this
my
on
God.
YouTube.
And then down a little further, it's a super butthole.
That's what happens if
It's a toroidal butthole.
That's what happens if Super Mario shoves the mushroom up his butt instead of eating. He gets this butthole.
Then it would be a hemorrhoidal butthole.
It's a toroidal hemorrhoid. It's a hemorrhoid.
Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, I cracked my... That's... Holy shit. This website is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh my
What the fuck
god,
is
look,
that?
it's... I
Just
think it's
like
supposed to be like the chakras.
Oh, it's a tree of life.
yeah, Tree of Life.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is the Tree of Life. Kabbalah.
Also known as the
Kabbalah.
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 Blah, blah, blah.
Oh my god, it's like a Klein bottle
It's
eating
it,
itself.
it,
It's like-
when things come fun circle. I think it's supposed to be
like
full.
that's a sentence.
I think it's supposed to be full circle.
Did she type this on her phone?
This is the title of a video on xvideos.com. When things come full circle.
No, fun circle.
Fun circle, sorry.
I love that we've turned X videos into our no-go porno site example for this fucking podcast.
Yeah, not Pornhub, no, it's fucking X videos.
Well, I remember like a year ago, I brought up X videos because I was talking about like finding smutty porn on someone's computer or something. I don't remember how it got brought up, but then y'all harangued me. And I was like, wait, I'm using this as an example of a porno site you don't want to use.
What a fucking holy fuck! How do we have people watching us?
Who knows? I'm not even paying attention. Hey, there's 8 people that are listening to us talk about porn.
Oh, we have this picture again.
They keep fucking using it.
Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Somebody's gonna get poisoned or
Somebody did jewelry.
Yeah.
Stop.
No. I'm not gonna stop.
Hobbs is being... You can probably hear him purring.
No.
Such unnecessary amounts of purring, buddy. I gotta do that all the time.
Your cat's vibrating on me. Could you please stop?
Can you please put your cat to silent instead of vibrating?
I think your cat swallowed your phone. She's vibrating.
What is this, Jurassic Park 3?
Oh my god. You know what? Out of all of the Jurassic Parks, my favorite scene from any of them is always going to be the Velociraptor saying Alan's name.
Oh,
Alan.
I love
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Alan!
That was number 3, wasn't he?
Yes.
When he was sleeping on the plane.
Yes.
That's why I mentioned it.
Like, give me a second. Let me think. Oh yeah, there's. Oh man, that's some steaming giant pile of shit.
There's one big pile of shit.
Yo, it looks like Ganondorf. Jesus Christ. I already forgot the wizard's name from Lord of the Rings.
Gandalf.
I called him
Gandalf. It's Gandalf.
I want one of Gandalf's bongs, bro. Look at all those bongs he's got.
Do you guys know Gandalf's Austrian cousin? Gandalf the Brown?
What?
What?
Just think about that for a second.
I did, and it still doesn't make any fucking sense.
Chat. Did anything he just said made any sense to you?
Did anyone get the joke?
I just wrote it in the Discord chat so you can understand it. Seriously, no one?
No.
Okay, let me type it out.
What? Gandalf the Brown?
Where are you getting the brown from?
What is going on?
Shouldn't it be white?
It should be. I am.
Okay,
a bit of
I
a
have to
stretch.
explain that one later, I guess.
Can we just point out the fact that the German just made the obvious Nazi joke?
Have you met Geo?
No, I've met him, and I'm fully aware that he does this, but I want to point it out to the chat.
Just make sure that everybody understands that it's the German who's making
Make sure we're all on the same page.
Hey, at least I can laugh about that after 75 years.
So
I'm proud of Germany. I'm proud of you guys. You finally left the shame of hiding World War II from Germans.
You got help.
What? If I can make jokes about 9/11, I can make jokes about World War II as well.
Oh no, see, I'm okay with
What is it with you and tragic things that involve the number 2?
Because they're funny.
So
oh, that made me snort.
Also, Also, what is the favorite type, or what was the favorite type of music in Japan in 2011?
Oh no, not this joke.
It's new wave.
I
Get it, guys? Because of tsunami.
You fuck.
Really is kind of funny though.
It is, but it's also horrible.
No, it's horrible. It's absolutely the worst, but it's
So-
so funny.
What I really want to know here in this picture is if you have like air or all these the 4 elements, what are all the other circles?
All the other elements.
The other circles are pool ball.
Where there's antimony, arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and oxygen, and hydrogen, and nitrogen, and rhenium, nickel, neodymium, neptunium, germanium, and boron, gadolinium, europium, and uranium. Also a few others.
Yo, I was totally in line and ready to hear you rattle off the entire periodic table. I was down for that.
Sorry.
Was I the only one that was willing to listen to it? Because I love that.
I'm sitting here quietly looking
Everything. All I can think of in this picture is like everything was fine until the fire circle attacked.
A fuck Avatar joke.
I'm sorry, that's just too obvious.
Oh my god. You know, we keep circling back to movies. Can we just say that that is not... We're all 12 years old. I don't understand why even one person watches this.
That doesn't wait. If aren't these 12 years old, wouldn't that make his wife kind of a criminal?
Hey, at least she's the only one that's being criminal, I guess.
Let me answer that one, Micro. Nice.
R&D's got him a cougar. Nice.
Nice.
Is R&D listening to us say these things?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
You really should be, because the stuff we're saying is pretty funny.
This episode has just gone completely off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
Oh look, the
We're
Earth.
gonna use the word toroidal, probably.
The Earth. It has a butthole. It has many buttholes.
Does it poop?
Look at it.
Everybody poops.
What is this even supposed to depict? I really don't understand.
12 around.
I think that's supposed to be Earth in the middle.
12 around 1. Let's see.
I'm pretty sure that we're not surrounded by giant trumpets.
12
Speak for
equals
yourself.
1 plus 2 equals 3. What the fuck are you talking?
Yeah, well,
Creation begins as. Oh, we have vibration. We have vibration.
Oh man, I can't believe we've only covered 4 slots.
Oh
We
wait.
really haven't
Oh
done-
no, wait. It was vibrating. So.
yeah, but that counts. Come on.
Okay.
I think it counts.
Lights and colors emanating from a pulsating orb. Oop. We refer to as consciousness or source. I think only you do. Don't bring the rest of it into this.
Yeah, don't drag me into this.
12 spiral cones. Spiraling cones, horns, tones, harmonics. Those are not the same things as...
Yeah, those are.
That's not remotely synonyms. Burst forth, forming a circle around the source consciousness.
Oh,
Connecting...
consciousness. Don't we have consciousness on the list?
No.
Damn it.
No, I.
Also, we would have gotten it. We would have gotten it a long time ago. Connecting with it, and connecting with it and each other to create endless grid programs of experience following a geometric blueprint we call sacred geometry. Soul sparks of light spiral from the central source, randomly moving into the grid to consciously experience. Am I having a stroke?
Yeah, I think.
Okay, I'm pretty sure that in the
be.
next paragraph, 7 mathematicians are going to commit suicide.
Yeah, I said that. 12 equals 1 plus 2 equals 3.
That's-
What does that mean?
The 12 around 1 pattern. 12 equaling 1 plus 2 equaling 3. That is not how that works.
Yeah, that's just painful to watch. I had a lecturer in the beginning of my bachelor's studies. I had a lecturer who just didn't know how to use the equal sign. Whenever he was writing multiple formulas and combining them, he wouldn't use the equal sign correctly, which was just infuriating.
How? Wait,
Yeah, how do you not use them right? How do you use them incorrectly? I don't understand.
I don't fucking know.
Look, whenever you add 16 plus 16, what I'm doing here is I'm putting 16 equals 32. And I can't imagine how he was using them wrong.
It was looking the same type. Well, for example, when he had like a formula, right, for whatever, I think the example that I remember was about effective charges, which is the charge of a nucleus that an electron actually feels when there are other electrons in the way. So the charge of the nucleus that the electron actually feels is kind of shielded from it by other electrons that are lower in energy.
Okay.
And he would just calculate it for one electron and then just take the... damn it, I have to show you an example later. It's just too painful, seriously.
It's okay. I can understand from the way you're trying to explain it. I can tell that it's really causing you like mental distress.
He wrote something in the effect of 3.9 equals 3.7. Something like that. Because he would just randomly add a formula after like calculating one and resolving it. He would just add the next one, but not start a new line, but just write an equal sign between the two, which is just fucked. It just hurt, and we all called him out of it, and he just didn't listen.
Okay, read the whole thing because it gets dumber.
Okay, I'm gonna read the entire thing. The 12 around 1 pattern, 12 equals 1 plus 2 equals 3, or third dimension references physical reality as nothing more than a biogenetic experiment based on linear time to experience emotions.
So in other words, she's getting the fact that like the reason why she's getting to the 3 is because we live in 3 dimensions. So like the justification that is the justification for getting to the 3. That is the connection.
That is pathetically stupid.
Yes. We mark time in circles and loops following this pattern. Clocks, calendar, zodiacal wheel, alchemical wheel, etc. Okay, calendars aren't circular.
And clocks are only circular because that's just the easy way to make a clock.
Yeah, you could
We can do them other ways.
But like calendars aren't circular. Like the number keeps going up.
I mean, I kind of get what he's saying there.
No, I understand.
Think I do. Oh, they look, they have a donation.
Oh no, they wrote the $sign instead of S.
Yeah, because you can advertise.
On Crystalinks.
Wait, are there advertisements?
No, that's the point.
Nope.
Nobody wants to.
There aren't.
I wish that websites still had a counter of how many people have gone. Remember back in those days when there was they had those.
We have found websites that has that.
I love those things. I wish they were still around. I mean, I guess they technically could still be. But who wants to do an RSS feed of how many people have been on the website?
Oh my god, she has a book.
Sarah and Alexander, The Alchemy of Time by Ellie Crystal. I called her Billy Crystal. Wait, did that say Kabbalah translation? Oh,
Talisman.
No. She spelled Kabbalah wrong.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to search for avocado.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's an important one.
I wonder how easy it would be to squirrel attack the website.
Well, if I spell it correctly, because I'm apparently an idiot. you get this. So there are in fact references to avocado, but it's all the fruit. Oh, and
Okay.
Avocado toast.
Well, since the word avocado is what we're looking for, you didn't put David avocado. You put avocado. So maybe we should just search for all of these words on her website.
And see if we can get bingo.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Got a line. Light.
Yep.
Astral synergy.
Yep.
Yep. Synergy.
Yep.
There you go.
And we know evolution is on there. Yep.
Are we gonna get a blackout card? Is that what's about to happen?
Yep.
Holy shit, we're about to black out this card, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, we can't really search for day in this sense.
You know what?
Yeah.
Let's search for what's a word that we have that's not on there that we could replace they with.
Like Illuminati.
Yeah, let's look for Illuminati.
Freemasons, one of those two.
Or conspiracy.
I know Freemasons are on there. We saw that earlier.
Right.
So let's
Because that's really what it means by
yes.
they.
Medium, yep. Crystal, we know is on there. Transcendence. That's probably spelled wrong. Yes.
Yeah, it's ENC.
Yeah.
But it's on there either way.
Purity. No, purify. Sorry. Yep.
Oh my god, we're almost there.
Frequency is definitely there. Yep.
Of course it is. Labeling.
Yep.
Ether.
Oh, that's that one. That one's kind of
Yep.
neat.
It's in there.
Oh goodness.
Infinity.
Space juice isn't gonna be in there though.
Well, again, that's specific to...
That's very specific to Jordan. That's very specific to Jordan.
And yes, I can spell.
Put Arcturians for space juice.
How do you
That's a
spell that?
A-R-C-T-U-R-I-A-N-S.
A-R-C-T what?
U-R-I-A-N-S.
I-A-N-S. Yes, they are.
Holy shit, that's space Jews right there, bro.
Cosmic.
Fuck.
Oh.
Come on, write. Why won't you write?
Arcturians broke it. Holy fucking shit. Blackout card, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
Bingo, 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 bingo. Holy.
And
But we kind of knew it was. We kind of knew it was. They were all in there.
well, and on that note, I guess we damaged our own brains enough.
I certainly did.
Yeah, I can't brain today anymore. Sorry, that's just over.
So, you
We'll
wanna
brain you next time.
Yeah, brain you next time, guys. Bye, people.
Bye.
Thanks
Hey,
for
everyone,
watching.
I'm sufficiently broken now.
Hasta la vista, baby.